there, welcome to Needles and Knots here in Tucson, Arizona. I'm your sewing Sherpa Shana, and this is my studio. So this is the main room where I teach sewing workshops. I have two very large 6-foot by 12-foot cutting tables that make it really easy for you to lay out your projects and cut them at. I have seating for 8 people, up to 8 people. I have sewing machines, sergers, all the tools you need to learn how to sew. We start the workshops with stitch by stitch, how sewing begins, and I guarantee that you will learn how to sew in one day. So this workshop is 6 hours long and it goes by really fast. But my goal with this workshop is for you to develop a good relationship with your sewing machine if you have one, and if you don't, to understand what a sewing machine is and what to look for in a sewing machine when you go out to buy one, and maybe just to see, like, is sewing for you, right? So sewing is a life skill. So this workshop, I believe, whether or not you love to sew by the end of the workshop, is a really important one, and I think everyone should have a sewing machine at home. But anyways, that's just me. If you find that you like to sew, the next level is called Sew by Design, where you sew from a pattern. So I focus on apparel sewing, and in the Sew by Design in the past, we worked from all sorts of different patterns. Some were very difficult, some were not so bad, but I've decided to pare it down to just the fundamentals: a pull-on shirt and pull-on pants. The t-shirt, everything's a t-shirt. This is a t-shirt, right? I mean, it's got a little bit of a detail here and it's made out of a woven fabric, but it's a t-shirt. Sweatshirts are t-shirts, tank tops are t-shirts without sleeves on them. Everything's a t-shirt. So we start with the pull-on shirt and pull-on pants. Pull-on pants might be leggings, sweatpants, lounge pants, linen pants in the summer, shorts in the summer. So the pattern itself and the fabric we use might switch up, but it's basically pull-on shirt, pull-on pants for Sew by Design. Then after that, I brought in a series called Courses in Sewing, and they cover everything else in sewing. Zippers, buttons and buttonholes, quilting, free motion embroidery, tailoring. We're going to do some jeans workshops and bags. And so some of the courses might be on repeat, if they're really important, and some of them might just be offered once, so jump on it, and if it's what you're interested in learning how to do. And they're going to be switching up all the time, so that'll be a lot of fun. That's where we're going to bring in our dresses, wrap dresses, knit dresses, dirndl skirts, or what do you call them, midi skirts, people like to call them midi skirts, so all this fun stuff in Courses in Sewing. Then I also have some pattern making and design classes. So the first one is Pattern Making Primer, and it's for pretty much anyone who's sewn from a pattern. If you're interested in understanding how patterns are made and the tools that are used, it's just a quick 3-hour workshop. I've been teaching it forever. I love pattern making, and I love sharing pattern making with people. Some people really connect with it, and some people, right away, you'll be like, no, that's not for me. But that's what that's for, so you don't have to wonder. A 3-hour introduction to pattern making, where you actually get to try your hand at making a pattern here with my supervision. And then I have Master Patterns. So Master Patterns is a longer course, and it's for advanced sewers or people who have a really strong aptitude for sewing. It's not one of those you want to jump into if you're still trying to figure out what a pattern is and haven't sewn from very many of them. But that I'll offer once or twice a year. And then I also have a new series I'm excited about called Think Like a Designer. And it's going to be a series of short workshops that will help you become your own designer, right? Like, how do you get an idea out of your head and onto paper? And then once you get it onto paper, how do you get it back into clothes, right? There'll be some textiles workshops, some drawing workshops, some capsule wardrobe workshops, and some of them will be, fairly easy, I think, for a beginner sewer, and there might be some that might be a little bit more advanced, but anyways, excited about that. So that's the series of workshops we have there. I also have some socials, which I call the hand sewing workshops the socials, because I put a spread of food out on the table and some drinks and stuff, and you talk to, it's the way hand sewing is supposed to be. And then also the open studios. The open studio sessions are just kind of random. They might be half day, they might be full day. Just watch out on the calendar. I'll sometimes have pop-up ones where I'll just be like, okay, I have a day open. Let's open the studio up. You can come on in and use everything that I have here and ask me questions and things like that. So that's what we got going on, and I look forward to meeting you or seeing you again. And yeah, come in and check out all the new things that are going on here. And either way, keep on sewing.